So I want to talk about that psychologist who tested me, who said to my mother that I would never be able to graduate from high school or go to college. I remember his name was Joe, and this was at the treatment centers in Rockville. I believe it's in Shady Grove now. They moved, and this was in 1985 to or 1986. And I remember having lots of anxiety working with this man, that every time I saw him come into the room and say that he was going to work with me, I started freaking out and crying. That my teacher had to accompany me because I would not go with this man without my teacher, who I trusted. Was Debbie, was her name. So when I was working with him, I was more comfortable, more at ease when she was with me because it was a woman and I was used to women and not used to working with so many men. And but when she left, I would freak out. And every time this man walked into my classroom, I would freak out. So that was probably one of the reasons why he came to the conclusion that I would not be able to do what, graduate from high school or go on to college. So this was in the 80s. We did not have a lot of research that we have now. I don't think this man was malicious. I don't think this man had any bad intent. I think he was just doing his job, doing what he was trained to do. But for me, working with him, I was very freaked out by him, and he provoked a lot of anxiety out of me. It wasn't until the summer, after that school year, when I went to summer camp, when there were some male counselors at the camp where, yeah, these guys are cool. So that was the first time I was comfortable around men outside of my family. Um, I think it's very important, from a child's perspective, that the child feel comfortable with the person who's evaluating with him, and that the person evaluating the child meet with the child and his or her parents before they start this, which I hope is being done today. So the child meets somebody new with their parents who they feel the most comfortable. Um, I'm sure if my parents, came in and met with him and this guy, I'm probably sure I would have been a little bit more at ease. But this guy really freaked me out and terrified me for some reason, and I just didn't like him. And my mom also didn't like him because he said that I would never be able to do these things. Um, but I said that in my last video. So I will see you later.